Hey, this is my comic pull list for 4/20, 2016. First off, two titles I've gotten behind on, starting with Spider-Gwen number 7. Now I was getting this title and enjoying it, but for some reason it got bumped off my pull list. I had almost forgotten about it until my friend Peter mentioned it in the comment section of my last week's pull video. So I promise I'm going to get caught up on this one by the time the next issue comes out. And another title I've had trouble keeping track of is Arrow the Dark Archer, issue number 7. Now, I enjoy this title, but something about it being a digital title means I always forget to get it until like a week or so after it comes out. Anyway, in this issue, Darius's betrayal comes to light as Arthur, Ibadan, and Lourdes race to beat him and the League of Assassins to the Ashkiri tomb. The story is still pretty interesting, so I'll continue to read it. Whenever I remember to get it, that is. So, back to this week's releases. Starting off, it's Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Season 10, issue number 26. So, Buffy's decision to leave Dawn and Xander behind in the Hell Dimension in the last issue weighs heavily on her, causing her to lash out at Spike, Willow, and Giles. Meanwhile, D'Hoffryn sets his evil plan in motion. Now, there are some great comedy moments in this issue, as well as some hard-hitting dramatic ones, and it's a great start to the final story arc of the season. Next is Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency, A Spoon Too Short, issue number 3. In this issue, we learn more about Dirk's troubling childhood. And while he, Tamasha, and Madluck find the Kwanzaa tribe, Sally notes an interesting development with the Kingdom Browns. I like this issue better than the last one, and with just 2 issues left, I hope it continues to only get better. Next, we have Doctor Who, the 4th Doctor, issue number 2. So in the last issue, Sarah Jane Smith was kidnapped by Lady Carster's Cyclopsi? Anyway, and saw herself as a 3,000-year-old stone statue. In this issue, Professor Odysseus James and his daughter Athena vow to help the Doctor rescue his companion. Now, writers Emma Beebe and Gordon Rennie have done an excellent job in capturing the voice of Tom Baker's 4th Doctor, as well as the ingenuity of Sarah Jane Smith. So it's another great issue of this title. Next, it's Doctor Who, the 11th Doctor, Year 2, number 8. Again, still not caught up on this title, but gotta point out the artist's name, Warren Pleece. Warren Pleece. I'm sure he never got teased about that. Next up, Jim and the Holograms, issue 14. So the Holograms regroup after breaking Dark Synergy's hold on them, and the Misfits decide to get to the bottom of what's going on. Meanwhile, Pizzazz continues her downward spiral. Another good issue. The only problem I have is that Sophie Campbell's artwork makes the men look a bit too feminine, as in I keep mistaking Rio for a woman, though he is kind of pretty. Moving on, it's Lords of the Jungle, issue number 2. Sheena learns that Tarzan may be the key to getting her back home, but she has to figure out how to get to London to find him. Meanwhile, Tarzan is having troubles of his own. The artwork is good in this title, but I'm still not too into the story. But, you know, this issue was better than the last. I kind of get the impression it's going to be a slow burn, but that's cool as long as it pays off. Next, it's Star Wars, Obi-Wan and Anakin, number 4. In the last issue, Anakin was abducted from the airship, which was shot down with Obi-Wan still on board. Well, hello. In this issue, Obi-Wan meets a potential new ally, and we get more of Anakin's backstory with the Emperor. Only one more issue to go in this title, and looks like it's gearing up to be a good ending. And finally, we have Lucifer, issue number 5. Majin releases Azazel for a confrontation with Lucifer and Gabriel, and Lucifer discovers God's killer, which only serves to further complicate matters. Another good issue with some nice moments between Majin and Gabriel. All in all, very enjoyable. Well, that's it until next week. Please be the awesome folks I know you are and hit like and subscribe. And for extra credit, drop me a comment telling me what comics you got this week. Adios, Bambinos!